new Jordan Adetunji album. Album? Mixtape? EP? I don't know. I mean, either way, absolute cinema. This project is one of the only things that's stopping me from listening to GNX on loop. And I know that doesn't sound like a compliment, but it is. So in today's one, I'm going to be making a beat in the style of Jordan Adetunji's new album / EP / mixtape, A Jaguar's Dream. I'm not too sure where to start with this one. There's a lot of different styles on the album. Part of me wants to try and emulate 305 by Bryson Tiller. Probably take me longer than a week to learn how to make something like that. I think for this one I'm going to try and emulate my favorite on the album, Break the System. So I'm going to go for BPM of 125, 126. And I'm kind of tempted to start with drums for this one, but do need a chord progression. So I'm going to open up My Beloved. Gonna randomize the velocities a bit. Might have to strum a couple of these notes actually. Alright, good start. I don't know if I'm going to replace this sound with something, but I want a kind of tropical sound. I don't know how to explain it really, but this preset is probably one of my most used sounds in the past like 7 years or something. I think it's 8 years, almost 8 years. Oh Jesus Christ. So the attack needs to go like way up. So now it sounds a bit more like a bell, and I'm just going to copy and paste the chords in there. I'm going to put them up an octave, get rid of the bass notes, and I think for the chords I'm going to strum them pretty aggressively. I'm starting to realize I actually don't know where I'm going with this beat, so I'm going to have to mute this for now. I think I'm whipping out Old Reliable. This is the same percussion used in Blem by T-, probably one of my favorite Drake tracks. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that anymore, but hey man, the Super Bowl doesn't take anything away from T-, okay? He's still the GOAT. I'm gonna have to pitch these up slightly as well. I'm gonna try and copy the rhythm of Lem as well, just at a higher BPM. I noticed in the reference track there's sort of like a syncopated guitar rhythm in the background. It's gonna be really hard to emulate that without an actual guitar, but of course I will do my best as always. I think Electric Mint has a similar pattern, so I'm gonna look in there. I like the rhythm of it. I don't like the part at the end of the phrase though, so I'm gonna have to cut that out. What does that sound like with the piano? I'm gonna bounce it out for now. I'm trying to save my CPU. I mean, it sounds very Mark Ronson. Sounds like a pop song from 2016. I mean, that doesn't sound too bad. I mean, it sounds kind of stupid, but I like it. I'm keeping that. I think I want to thicken out the chords a bit more, so I'm going to open up Analog Lab 5. I think I know a pretty good pad for this as well. There it is. Alright, that's sounding thick. Can add another pad on there. I want this one to have some like delay or something on it though. Rhodes. So how you spell Rhodes? Okay, the attack on this sound is already pretty high, so I'm gonna just like remove the strums. I might add a bass line. It's gonna be 2 videos in a row if I use this bass again. I can't help but use it though, it sounds so nice. I might edit it a little bit though. I'm gonna go to the start of the waveform, just select a couple of the cycles, maybe like 2 or 3. Wait, I gotta zoom in to make sure I'm getting the 0 crossing here. So I'm gonna set a loop on that. I need to take these off, bro. Now this bass sample should play in perpetuity. Actually, I'm gonna do one more thing. I'm gonna reverse the sample. Sounds like the Dune soundtrack. I'm gonna program another bass line, so I'm gonna mute this one. It's like a pluck sound in Pangea. I think more time I use this sound to make like AJ Tracy type beats, to be honest. I'm gonna edit the envelope for this though. I mean, I'm not trying to make it house-based, but I'm gonna layer that with something else. So I'm gonna go into Serum. So many layers in this beat. There's always so many layers. Up the attack a little bit as well. I need something to go in the gap here, because now it's sounding empty. Maybe a log drum, a Mapiano type shit. Tail is way too long, so I'm gonna decrease the tail. It's tuned to G. That is not a G, that's an F or an F sharp. I f***ing knew it. Splice spreading misinformation. Right, I think this beat could also sound ambient with some vocal samples. Maybe I cooked? I'm actually not too sure. Might have a look around for a couple more.
You forced my hand in one fell swoop. You killed my plan. So much for hoping.
That is a very beautiful hook. The only part I'm like really interested in is this. I feel like it could be used as percussion or something. Stretch that. All I need is this part here. So it might not make sense now, but hopefully when I start adding percussion, it'll sound decent. I think it's time for drums, no? With some percussion, I'm liking this beat a lot more. And I think in the reference track, there's like a lot of beeps and boops. I don't know how to explain it. Kind of sounds like someone's toying with a washing machine. I think I found a pretty good sound for it too. Recycle house, of course. Obviously this percussion sample is not what I need. It does have a beep sound. If you enhance, right there. Can I not zoom in any further? I'm gonna switch to Ableton. If I sort of add a fade in. I mean, this is sounding more and more like Honestly Nevermind. That was not my intention. I feel like more time these kind of beats have a softer kick sample. I don't know how to use those. Yeah, if my kick samples don't look like this, then I don't know what to do with it. I feel like there's a lot of empty space in the percussion right now that could be filled out with like shakers and stuff, so I'm gonna pitch that down though. Okay, maybe one more percussion sample. I need something more aggressive though. Sounds like some Stromae type shit. I think with that, the next step is to mix it down and arrange it, and then we can see what it sounds like.
Keep the thing them burning. Body good, clear, but not to set the furnace off. Girl, I only want you in your body.
That took quite some time, but to be honest, I haven't really added too much. The only thing I added after mixing was this sort of violin sample. The violin is from Spitfire Solo Strings. I mean, otherwise, I've mixed the bass lines a bit, added some distortion. And of course I've added the acapella as well. But before I play the final beat, as always, I want to say a big thank you for watching. Also want to say thank you for the support on the NEMS video as well. But yeah, this is what the final beat sounds like.
Body good, clear, but not to set the furnace off. 2 times, 3 times, girl, that still ain't